So, do you think
Welcome
we'll
back.
encounter a sulfur smell?
Probably. Welcome, everybody. We're playing Sulfur today.
Yeah, we're on Demostration. Jordan is doing a game that I suggested over to him. It's called Sulfur. It's a roguelike FPS. It's Demostration. I'm taking the back seat for it. Jordan has the aux cable for this one. And yeah, I don't really know what the story is, but I saw the trailer for this and I knew he'd like it because it essentially is an FPS roguelike where you get to modify your weapons and do different kinds of combinations with your guns, which I
It
think
does
was
look
a
like
cool.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's got this kind of I like the art style of it too. Very simple.
Might be turning down the volume real quick, guys. It just seems a little loud.
Okay, so we crashed.
Yeah, got some witch flying about.
We doing witch hunting.
Mm-hmm. Witch hunting with a shotgun. Alright.
You know, honestly, that probably makes some witch hunting and vampire hunting stuff really, really fun, though.
Oh, this is a game where it's control to crouch. Okay. Nothing to grab there. Can I...
Got an old car. Probably don't have the key to the trunk.
No. Guess
Is
we
that a
just gotta go in
Cadillac?
the cave.
Before you do anything, before you say anything, I know you don't remember. Just listen. Look behind you, right? That fireball you just saw enter this cave, that's the witch that burned down your church and everyone in it. I'm ready for one of the 4 obvious questions now.
Eh.
You are the priest, padre, and patron of that there burning establishment. Oh, it's probably a country accent.
Yeah.
You are the priest, padre, as you might not you might not remember, but it was vengeful rage that had you end up in that tree. Most important question. You're going to follow that goddamn witch in there. There are places of pure natural energy that she will want to visit. We can only match her strength if we too utilize them. You might have noticed that death in time isn't really as rigid as most expect. There's ways to undo all this. I will help you. You're standing outside of a cave. That cave leads to a portal. That in turn takes you to a dimensional state called sulfur.
Ah, okay. See, now we figured out why the game's called Sulfur.
Cool. It's sort of the waiting room for the true afterlife. I'm sure you'd have another name for that concept, with your profession and all, but you'd be surprised as to its nature.
We usually call that Purgatory, but alright.
Yeah. I'm your conscience, the angel on your left shoulder. Or hallucination, whichever you focus at the task at hand. It's important to us both. The only thing you need to know is that we've been friends for a long time. Okay, cool. So we're hunting a witch down Purgatory, and apparently Purgatory is a sulfur dimension, so it probably doesn't smell very good.
Shift to run, control to crouch. Got the Quake controls.
And let's see. So yes, so I guess Purgatory probably smells like freshly lit fireworks or something.
Hold
Ooh.
F. Oh, okay. So my melee is F. That's different.
You know what? I just put my fingers over my keyboard. Do you have to hit that with your thumb, or are you hitting that with your index?
Index. So, like, instead of going right like this, I just hit F.
Oh, that's awkward. Probably could change your
'Cause-
key bindings.
Yeah, I probably will, but right now my pinky is resting on control, my 3 fingers on AWD, thumb on space.
Yeah, that's Because isn't one of the more modern FPS things that shift is the crouch or is shift run?
Shift is usually crouch now. Run usually isn't as much of a toggle anymore. Or I know that if most people have it set to toggle, they'll toggle it with control. But it was old FPS norm like Quake and Half-Life to have it on control. So like when you would when you'd have to do like shift crouch jumps in Half-Life, it was like you would shift to run, jump, and then press control while in mid-air to crouch through grates. Or actually no, I think Half-Life's one of the first ones. It was shift to crouch. You were running constantly and control toggled walking. So if you needed to walk slowly, you would hold down control. But every other time you were moving, you would just run.
Yeah, and nowadays, I guess a lot of FPSs tend to either default to run or have run be shift and crouch be on a different key.
Yeah, boy. Got me a pistol.
I really like the aesthetic of this game. It's really cool. It just feels like it's got a good style to it.
It do.
Ah, there it is. Bring me closer to it so I can absorb some of its primordial essence. You won't need to use it to teleport home right now, as that would be a bit of a waste. Alright, now you're gonna dip me right here and it's gonna end up putting some Cajun spice in there, and then boom, you're set to go. Bring out the... I'm filled to the brim and could take us home if you please. Oh! Further down. So what will it be? Okay, so I guess if you charge your amulet, you'll be able to go back to the start of the cave if things get too dicey for you. I like these enemies.
They kind of Adventure Time.
Yeah, kind of Adventure Time-esque in their designs. They're fun.
Ooh, I like the music.
There you go. Ooh.
Okay, so I'm not used to like not showing me the controls, but you also gotta be like in line with it. So it's interesting.
Right.
Ooh, I love this music. Okay, so like, I don't know. Ah. Okay.
Father's shirt. Okay.
So the more items I pick up, this must be where I get to combine items in the cauldron.
Yeah. That would be cool. Okay, so I guess you may have the ability to do it in multiple spots when you need to.
Alright, so this
it shows you...
into it. Okay, okay.
So it shows you your progression. That's nice. Yeah, I definitely would say that for an action roguelike, it's always better to have a style-based aesthetic over graphical fidelity, because this lets you be able to see things a lot more clearly.
What the? What the?
Oh, okay. Good lord.
Yeah,
you got swarmed.
Well, I started looking at things. I wasn't ready for combat. That's on me.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually the deal.
I've got an 8-clip gun, so I better actually plan my moves here. Alright.
You could do the Gravedigger.
That amulet kept giving you extra chances, or we'd be stuck here forever. No offense, of course. I hope you stash some of your stuff this time and check the collections post box.
What? That's actually a good question. What is he smoking? Sup, father? You mean take a look at that piece?
Okay.
Okay, so that's for weapon repair, but it doesn't need repairing right now.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah. All right. It's cool. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Definitely need some work. Okay. See about this post box he's talking about.
The congregation has collected 31 cash money for your ease your suffering.
Okay, so now if I give her my gun, will she do some work to it?
No, because I think
Let's see.
I wouldn't say so because
let's just go when
like it
actually
it didn't show a cost. It didn't show a cost when you put your gun in the repair section. So okay, there's your item box.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so now I kind of got an idea of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I do
So
know
you
that
just
that
are
Wakazashi does not do a lot of damage, but it can attack pretty quick.
Yeah, it's probably better for when you're just completely out of ammo.
Hmm.
Wow, this gun is not very accurate.
Don't think it's meant to be, man. It's based off an old Luger.
Ah.
Like, this is an old
I don't know
Nazi
my guns.
side piece, okay, from World War One. Except instead of loading in from the top using clips, this thing takes magazines.
Yeah, I don't know my guns, so yeah.
Come on. There we go.
I thought you'd be able to.
Yeah.
And then that's where you combine stuff. I don't see anything over there besides the cauldron.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could probably climb my way up and find something, but maybe we should just delve deeper.
Yeah. I love the animations on them. Like they just seem so fun.
Let's see.
I'm filled to the brim, could take you home. Okay, so the amulet stays charged even if you die.
Yeah.
That's good to know. It'll probably only dispel once you go back to the start.
Since I took some hits earlier. Okay, yeah, 15 health ain't much. So yeah, I need to eat when I get the chance.
Right. I like that the enemies do flash when it's to indicate that they've taken damage. Oh. Kind of sucks that this goblin guy's got insane accuracy. There you go.
Dealing with ranged enemies ain't that easy when all he got's a pistol. But then again, he's got a bow, so that ain't much of an excuse.
Yeah. Better accuracy than I've had in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Does the Skyrim doing the zoom in camera to show like, oh, you got the killing shot, it's going, but it missed the wolf completely and hit the random courier that was nearby.
Yep.
He had something to deliver. Your hands only. Alright, so second floor. But yeah, the visual design here is pretty good. Everything's pretty readable.
Whoa. Ah.
Oh, ice. Oh. So wait, can a dead enemy block your shots at another enemy?
Probably.
Because like you shot at that one and it was blocking, and I didn't see any damage indication for the one behind it. Oh, do you have individual boots you have to put on?
Yeah, all your equipment's individual in this game. I did notice that.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm already moving faster. Like, that was a 10% movement boost right there.
Oh, yeah, that's big. There's nothing there from the looks of it. Yeah, this is a very nice looking game. Whoa. Throwing knives. Is it mouse wheel to change your weapons? Oh no, it's number keys.
You can mouse wheel or number key. I find number keys to be easier.
Okay. I would probably go a mouse wheel if you only had like 1 or 2 weapons to choose between.
Yeah. I mean, like in Halo, definitely just mouse wheel it. But I find in most other games, like especially when you have an inventory with 5 weapons, like 3, 1,
Yeah.
3, 1. But
okay, so
you
throwing
already
knives
use so much in this game. Oh, and they actually will freeze up if they're scared.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
556.
there was a heart.
Was there a heart?
There's a heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tab.
Question is, what does that do?
Ticker. Used to keep everything going nice and steady. I can't eat it yet. But I
No.
have to combine it with something.
Yeah, most likely. So how does this feel? How's it running for you?
It feels really good. It's definitely more of an old school shooter than I'm used to. I've played too many games with aim assist. But that's
is there an aim
not a
assist
bad
in the
thing.
options?
Probably not. Fuck you.
Appropriate response toward. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh, you can get swarmed at fast.
Okay,
I find it interesting that the enemies have unique damage sprites based on if you killed them with the gun or with the sword.
That is nice. Got some gold.
Wait, there was a thing. Turn around. On top of that one. No. Go back to corpse on your left. There.
Oh, it's really hard to see some of this. I mean, with how low on health I am, if there is some stuff I should probably take back, I might want to do that.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know if it's going to punish me for dying. It is a roguelike.
Well, it likely will reset you for anything that isn't in a storage box, and you might get if my pattern recognition of roguelikes comes to mind, with my idea of what a roguelike can have, there may be an item box you can put items into that will appear again at the start after you die.
Yeah,
That's my
seem
guess.
To be a feature. Or I'm not noticing much around here. Oh yeah, and I had a stick grenade last time, so okay, I can lose some of my weapons. Also, I noticed there's a rank system next to my gun, so I think like certain weapons level up the more you use them.
Yeah. Also, there's another chest that was nearby.
Was there?
Yes. It was next to those beds, so not that one, but there's one that was behind it all. So if you go... Nothing near that. It was here. There you go.
Molotov. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Probably save that for when you're in a bind.
True.
I don't see any enemies.
Well, I heard something. God, I love this music.
Good to know you didn't just soft lock yourself.
I don't know if I can live in water, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that risk either.
Oh my. I thought I had a full clip. I did not.
Well, you made it pretty far with that little health left, so that's good.
True. So let's see. Okay, and so my gun's back at rank 0 now.
And
so I think you have
it
to...
seems you will always start with this.
Yeah, so you got a basic loadout each time. And let's see, do I have any money? Immigration is collecting 101 cash money to ease your suffering. Let's see. So yeah, I can ask her if she got something to sell. Drag on.
Chamber chisel.
Okay. Contain everything needed to rebore firearm, changing the weapon's caliber to 12 gauge. Oh, so I can make that pistol a 12 gauge. 50
Except
BMG.
that that's... Yeah, it costs a lot, though.
And these can lower my spread. I do lose money if I die, so I need to sometimes come back. Okay.
Well, coming back will mean that you have to start the dungeon over, but you likely keep all your loot. And then you put said loot into that box. Okay.
Okay, I see what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Consumable. So yeah, like, maybe bringing in some solution with me is a good idea. Gives me a little health.
Especially since healing items could be scarce in there.
Yeah, robot septical. Gives robots that springy. Okay. Repair kits, laser sights, accuracy when moving plus 50. So that's kind of useful to have on my gun.
Yeah.
Crit chance.
It would be.
Can I aim down sight?
Wouldn't that be on right click?
Well, we're about to find out. I spent a little bit of money on some. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I probably.
Well, there you go. Are you not used to aiming down sights like that in games?
I just didn't think about it because old school shooter. A lot of old school shooters didn't have iron sights.
Well, there you go.
Like, think about it. Half-Life. What did the right click do? It was alternate fire. Like, usually guns have an alt fire mode, not iron sights. Unless they're a sniper rifle. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this already. It's just, I'm playing slow while I get used to the feel.
Right.
Damago.
The games offer you an egg in these trying times.
Yes. Okay, so I do get a little bit of extra range if I charge it.
Yeah, something happened down there.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything up here to grab.
Yeah, yeah, doesn't look like it.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Die, mud.
Wow, this game is relentless.
Reminds me of Resident Evil, the one enemy I actually fear.
You fear the dog enemies?
Yes.
Oh, you actually did keep your money. You still have 60.
No, that's bullets. You start the level with 60 bullets.
Oh,
So right now,
I mistook where... Oh, I see. My bad. I mistook the icon.
Mm-hmm. No problem. Make sure, yeah. Like, I'm gonna run in just as is, so we're gonna drop off.
Yeah, not a whole lot else can be done, because you got swarmed in the first room.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the beauty of roguelikes. Sometimes you just think, like, oh, I'll just, like, have a couple easy rounds to kill an hour, and then you die, like, 7 times in the first level. And then you go, okay, one more run, and then I'm gonna stop for the day. And then that last run is your best run of the night. Like, every piece of luck that could have happened happens, and it's like you just got looked on favorably.
See, now every time I hear a little panting, like in that music track, I'm gonna think, oh boy, there's dogs.
Don't forget about aiming down sight. There you go. Yeah, screw those archers in particular. Okay, so you get more and more battle damage as you attack. Okay.
Yeah.
That's neat. This is nice music.
Really is.
Ooh. That could be good for you.
Okay. It's a little worn, but
yeah, too many demonstrations. Did you ever? Okay, when you were in school, did they ever demonstrate to you about wearing a helmet while riding a bike by putting an egg in styrofoam?
No.
Really? Huh. Oh. I wonder. Yep, okay, sure enough. Sure enough, an enemy's corpse will block.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
You can't shoot through. So that's good to know.
Yeah, the demonstration I'm talking about is like when in school they would be teaching us like, hey, we see, you're gonna be riding bikes and everything to school. Always wear a helmet because it's unsafe otherwise. To demonstrate that, let's show you what will happen. Let's show you the why it's important by putting an egg inside of like a styrofoam sphere and then dropping the styrofoam sphere on the ground. And look, the egg is unharmed.
I guess since I went to a primarily private school and we never were close to it, like no students could walk to that school or ride a bike. Wasn't really an issue. There wasn't a public bus or anything. Your parents had to bring you every day. So public safety announcements weren't really an issue.
Yeah, I was in public schools, and boy howdy were PSAs pretty frequent. One of the PSA stories that I'll always have to tell is, were you aware of Shattered Dreams?
What?
You're a Texan. How have you not heard of Shattered Dreams? I'll tell you after you kill this archer. Okay. After we're cleared of enemies from this room. All right, I think you're safe. Okay, so Shattered Dreams. And you know what? Ask Amanda about it too. She might have seen it as well. Shattered Dreams was a PSA event, or I don't know if I would say the word event, but it was a PSA thing where the drama department of the school, so like the theater and all the other things involving that, would team up with the emergency services, so ambulances, police force, firefighters, etc., to create a PSA against drinking and driving, which, important thing to always talk about. It's an important message, don't drink and drive and all that. But the way they went about it is the most extreme way I could have ever seen it. They would get a real destroyed car from a junkyard, so one that looked like it had recently been in a crash, and they would take two of those, position them just enough to where it looks like a real crash happened, and then drop those off in front of the school to then have a fake car crash happen. And then some of the theater people would act out, the car crash just finishing. They'd be crying and screaming. Some of them would pretend to have died in the wreckage, and some would pretend to have been taken home by the emergency services. And that's the general things that would happen. Those are like the major parts. But then the details of it and some of the other things that some schools would do, that varied from school to school. In my school, one way they did it was that in the intercom, like every hour or hour and a half, they would play a heart rate monitor flatlining. So, like every hour and a half, you'd hear beep, 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 like just constantly all day. And some of the theater people, what?
That's a little fucked.
Yeah, and the other thing is that they'd have some of the theater people would also be dressed in like great.
Oh, yeah, boy. Oh,
Find a one you like.
Oh, I know exactly what this thing is. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Nice.
So let's see, I got 18. Oh, they use the same ammo. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Well, it looks like you gotta find more 9mm.
SMG, yeah. Oh boy.
But so the story, so what my school did is that some of the theater people would dress all in black and have gray face paint on them to act as ghosts, and they would walk around the school not talking to anybody because they were supposed to be ghosts, to to be as extra reminders. And this went on pretty much for most of the school year. Now, that wasn't the event that would be played out throughout all of my time there. They changed it up every now and then. They had different things. But one year got a little too real. When it came to the performance part of it, let's just say performance then. When it came to the part where everybody in the school would be taken outside to see the crash and its aftermath, a girl in the audience fainted, and they had to take her away in the emergency services as well. Like the ambulance had to take her away because she fainted and hit her head.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I've heard some other stories though about Shattered Dreams and how fucked up it is. One story I heard was that they would gather the students all in the gymnasium to talk about the crash and the aftermath and why drinking and driving is bad, and have a coffin in the middle of the gymnasium. And they're like, hey, before you leave, go look in the coffin right now. And there would be a mirror in the coffin when you looked into it.
Wow.
Like, yeah. If you want to, so people watching, if you want to see how far a PSA can end up going, look up Shattered Dreams. And as far as I know, it's exclusively a Texan thing. As far as I know, I don't know if other school districts in the South have done it or what have you, but so far, every Texan I've interacted with has at least been familiar with it to some extent.
Yeah, I went to a Hell House. That's about the most I got to that.
Yeah, you had a different school experience versus me.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I love seeing that they got 7.62. That makes me happy.
Is 7.62 good?
That's an AK round.
Oh,
7.62
okay.
is the same as 30-06. It just has less powder behind it. So essentially, it's an elk hunting round that's been modified to shoot out of an assault rifle.
Oh.
That's what they were using in World War II. But modern guns don't like to shoot that as much.
Now, you want to know something that would be the real, like, pants shitter enemy that'd be in this game? One of these goblins using a moose as a mount.
God, yes. You are completely right.
That would be a pants shitter moment.
Yeah, I would not deal with that very well.
Like, have you seen footage of a moose, like, next to a normal person? Those things are fucking huge.
Yeah, no one realizes how big a moose is until someone actually shows you how big a moose actually is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I was thinking moose is the size of a deer, but, like, bigger. So I was thinking, like, okay, its head's probably where my head is, and that's a big animal, but, like, not...
No,
moose.
Your head's up to its shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like normally your head is up to a moose's shoulder, and their antlers are like larger than your torso. Or about the size of your torso from like shoulder to pelvis area. They're scary animals.
Yes, they are.
Like they're the kind of animals where if you encounter them and you don't get destroyed, go buy a lottery ticket, genuinely.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm guessing you don't want to use your new gun until you find a lot more ammo for it.
Well, I have a feeling this is fully automatic.
That too.
That's gonna eat ammo. That's gonna eat ammo. If anything, I want that thing shooting 7.62. Because
so you might want to modify it?
Yeah, if I pull that thing out, it's gonna be so I can kill something. Like, I need to kill something if I pull that out.
Yeah. That's a boss weapon thing.
Yeah, I don't want to use that against archers, because archers probably aren't that big of a threat. Like, compared to, like, a swarm of dogs. That swarm of dogs would be where, oh yeah, I need 32 shots right now.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Now, the question is, do headshots actually make a difference as far as damage, as far as you've seen?
Yeah, they do. Because
okay.
I've noticed, like, sometimes I can take this guy down in 2, sometimes it takes 3. I really do think shot placement does matter in this game. I just don't know how much it matters. That said, the gun did just rank up. I don't know what that means, but it did just rank up. Do I have any food? I do not.
I think it'd be best if you reload after each fight, so you don't get caught with your pants down. I don't know about eating a potato that already has those roots growing out of it.
Right,
like, I hear that's not very healthy for you.
Yeah, it's probably not my best decision in life.
Have you done that? Eaten a potato that had those roots growing out of it?
No. Well, I have.
Yeah,
I've seen. I went ahead and removed them, if that makes sense. I took a peeler and I peeled the potato. Alright, cool. So let's... Alright, I want this dirk upgraded. Can I... Oh, no, but I can.
Okay, so you've got... So there's like...
So you have to add it... Okay, so attachments. Now got a hollow sight. Let's see. Armor plus 3.
How much better is that versus your priest wear?
Actually, 2 times better.
It's Wow. Plain t-shirt with like what probably is an oil stain on it is better than your clean priest outfit.
Yep.
Okay, can you answer a question for me about priest outfits? What's with the collar thing? White part of their shirts, like in the collar.
Well, the collar's separate, so they actually wear a collar separate from the habit. Well, habit's what the nuns wear. I forget what it's called that the priests wear.
But you know what I mean, though, right? Like the little white square that you see between the collar parts of their. Like, I don't know what that is. I've never known what that is.
It's literally part of their collar, like.
Oh. I just didn't know if there was any religious significance around that.
Not to my knowledge, necessarily. It's more if it's just the uniform. At least that's how I was raised to look at it.
Huh.
Not to say there isn't, but I'm just not aware of it.
Yeah, I see that. It's just anytime I've ever seen a priest's outfit in any kind of media or what have you, I see that and I'm like, what is... Is there any significance to that, or am I just like, or is it just a uniform thing? So, yeah, I was just wondering if you knew about it.
Yeah, let's go home.
Now, question is, if you go back to the start does that create like a checkpoint for you, or is it?
I'm not sure, and that's part of why I want to do this, because I now have worn out equipment. Maybe I can, up it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I have all my stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so church's collection's empty.
So you may not always have money.
Yep. Alright, for now, we're putting that in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save my plain white tea.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, because 164. Like, it might be better to actually save the motorcycle helmet, but that gives me some explosion resistance.
Well, how often have you... Well, you haven't really encountered explosions yet, have you?
I've gotten one.
Like, besides that one barrel.
Yeah, that's true. Can I go in here? Yeah, I can.
Looks like it.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay, so he's also up here, and he meets me sometimes down there.
Yep.
So
Ooh. You only got 2, though.
Yeah.
Cloaca Compact. I don't know what that is.
So it's like an Uzi. You see, that's the little buttstock. It would extend out of the back of it. Your trigger's right next to the barrel, so you got like a 2-inch barrel in there, shooting a 50-round Glock mag.
Okay.
Where that's using like a back stock here. You've got your trigger here, and then you've got like a custom 30-round front-facing mag and a full shoulder stock. You've got a side action on it. And then that's going to be a shotgun. And I'm going to say that's probably meant to be a pump shotgun, mag size of 6, so not drawn to proportion, but it's something. Yeah, nothing I can really use right now, I don't think.
But it's good to know that he's here.
Yeah, okay, that's my chest.
Item box again.
Ooh,
oh, hello.
How are you?
Greetings, Father. Want to mix the magics?
Ooh.
Mix the magics.
Oh.
It's nothing.
Oh.
Alright, it's the ink. It holds pretty addictive properties. I was clean for the longest time, but when I started crafting again, I sort of slipped back into it.
Hit me with some of that.
Oh.
I don't think so. Too much riding on too much riding on you not getting hooked on this garbage. Going Harry Dubois on the ink now.
Crit oil. Oh. Ooh.
So those are probably buffs you can use for the run, but they probably leave when the oil's probably gone when you die.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. So yeah, these could be really useful. Like,
Okay.
having that on there that's really cool. Okay. So yeah, I'll definitely
This
be
game really
visiting this guy.
gives you a lot of tools to play with.
Definitely. Well, we got more goo stuff there.
Here would be doing some crazy heroic deed. Okay. Oh.
Oh.
So he could charge your amulet, but it's gonna.
Okay.
He could.
And then
He's gonna
she
charge you
can-
because he wants more sulfur to smoke.
Alright. And then there's probably
Well, I
a way
think
for me
maybe-
to combine. Okay. Okay, I think I'm learning a lot here. Let's see if we get anything
Yeah.
good in this next run. We've got at least one more run, I think, in the night, and then
Yeah. This could be our last run, and then I think we can call it, since we've explored a lot of what this game can have to offer.
yeah, this is really cool. And I know I'm playing a lot slower than what people would want to see, but that didn't go as well as I hoped.
At
I
least
thought I
it
was
seems to
shooting him
keep
in
the
the head.
modification. Wait. Oh, it still says rank 1 on your pistol.
Well, it was rank 0 the first time.
Okay. That's an explosive barrel. I like that there's some realistic physics around some of the bricks there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I imagine if, like, you got movement speed upgrades, you could lure enemies around to areas and start exploding
Yeah,
the
I
barrels.
guess that would make sense.
A fluffy hat!
Frost
good is that?
resistance plus 30. Doesn't do
But-
any armoring.
Yeah, it doesn't do... Yeah, no real armor benefit. So, best hold off on that one.
Energy cell ammo.
Oh,
So,
that's gonna be interesting. Ooh. Wait, are there no enemies here?
not that I can
Huh.
see yet. Hawkland silencer.
One silencer? What is that? Also,
I
how are
imagine
you
it's
supposed
a
to...
silencer? I mean,
I just didn't know,
it's
but
firing
is it used?
silent and it lowers spread.
Huh. That... I don't think that's... the kind of... like, that wouldn't work on this kind of gun, would it? That... because...
I mean, technically not unmodified, but I guess with a good gunsmith, they could thread the barrel to take one.
I don't know. It's just that I'm seeing the sight thing at the end of the barrel, and it looks kind of silly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get out of there.
There we go.
There you go. I'm not sure if that's the intended way, but I guess the level structure kind of threw you
Worked.
over there.
Okay, that's where it came in. Alright, so now it shoots quiet and it's not going to
Less
spread
spread.
as much, so it's going to be a little more accurate because it's got a little more barrel on it.
Yeah.
But it should
Yeah,
counter
it's just-
damage. Like, my damage
Yeah.
probably should go down because of that. Glad it doesn't, but...
It's
Hole
just,
in his mouth, dude. Look at that. I love that.
These
Hole in
enemies
his
would probably
mouth.
make for fun plushies.
Oh god, yeah. Heck, I actually would like some of these as paper targets to take to the range.
Oh, that'd be really fun marketing.
Yeah, just sell me a pack of like 10 of these for $5.
Oh.
Overpriced? Yes, but I would totally buy it.
I mean, they'd be very specialized as far as a product is concerned.
Oh god, yeah.
Because, like, how many FPS series could you ever think of that sell target sheets?
Yeah, buy your own custom Doom Imp
Yeah.
sheets.
Yeah. Honestly, that feels... Wait. Why isn't that a thing?
Because they're scared to do it.
Because they turn into Dracula Flow and just go, ah, I'm making too much money!
Ah, almost had that. Overjumped it.
Unless there's maybe like a different reason why they wouldn't do that. It's, I don't know. The idea crossed our heads and I just... It sounds like a good idea on paper, but maybe there's something in practice that just wouldn't work out.
Well, it could also be a legal thing. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It
I
might
can
be a legal
imagine
thing.
some people might be squeamish about, like, you know, That could be used with real weapons. You're encouraging kids who play video games to be violent. Which I disagree with, but you know.
Either way, I think a
can see
plush
the
of
concern.
the plush of the goblins I think would be fun though.
Oh, definitely.
If not that, then maybe like, I don't know, like a standee situation. Yeah, it seems like the silencer's really working out for you. The question is, did that actually destroy the guy that was coming up to you?
Nope.
No.
But it wasn't a bad idea.
No, and at least you got to see what it looked like.
Yeah. Alright, so tab. Sneaker. Movement speed plus 10.
And they're Converse, too.
Heck
So,
yeah. Bringing back
I don't know,
my
I attempted Converse many a time when I was in high school, and those things would fall apart on me so fast. Like, the only time I ever really saw Converse, like, the popularization of Converse as a shoe was mostly because I saw other people, like, do art on them, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
they'd be... Yeah, they'd, like, draw on them with colored pencils and stuff. And I'm just like, well, that's a prospect. But then I tried the Converse myself, and then they would last maybe like a month before the side started to peel off of the shoe.
Yeah, I was always a Vans kid.
I tried Vans too. I didn't like how they didn't really give you much bending of the foot.
Yeah, they're a little stiffer in the ankle, but you know, I always felt you got good support out of them, and I had wider feet, so
Yeah.
they were good.
I've got
for
good
that.
shoes, and I've got good. God, I had some really shitty shoes though. Like there were these slip-on dress shoes that were like way too narrow for my feet. They looked neat, but they were terrible to walk in and just felt terrible to wear. There's a there you go.
This was a pretty good room.
Yeah, it's a nice room. Probably smell musty in here, but get a dehumidifier in there and you're good. I do like that it seems the damage that you do on the enemy is reflected on their sprite when they're dead.
Yeah, they actually take damage.
Combine fluffy hat with stick. Yeah, I got some Resident Evil 4 style management of inventory, which is always nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
What the?
Oh,
I
you
got pushed through a mountain.
No, you clipped out of the environment,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
they're still dead. Okay, that was a collision issue.
Yeah. You saw it here first, folks.
You saw it here first. We somehow caused a collision bug. Well, I don't know, a collision. You did a Sonic Adventure 2 situation.
Yeah. Collision.
It's like whenever you go homing attack in the corner of the Chow Garden to make the chows sink into the ground.
Okay, I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah, best not. It's nice that there is a like brief thing there that lets you regen health for a little.
Yeah.
Ah, good idea. Ooh. What is that?
Improvised barrel
Improvised.
extension.
What does that do?
It's a barrel extension. So I don't know if I can add it to my gun. I can't because I have a silencer on it. But if instead of a silencer, I wanted to give it a little more accuracy, spread minus 0.3 degrees instead of the 0.7 I'm getting for my silencer.
That's not much of a. Yeah. It seems like your silencer is currently your best bet.
Oh god, yeah. But that said, if I just needed, a little more accuracy, a barrel extension's not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I definitely got to keep my eye out for those cracks in the wall. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't. Well, yeah, I didn't think that either. I thought it was like a carving or something into the rock. That was like that was not anything.
He took some bullets.
Yeah, it seems like either the enemies have higher health or the head is not being aimed towards. That's 4, yeah. So maybe the enemies have more health. At least you're getting plenty of cheese to help you out.
Gotta get that cheese. Gotta have that cheddar.
What's your preferred cheese? What's
Blue
your go-to?
cheese.
Really?
I don't like cheese and I'm lactose intolerant, but blue cheese being a
Oh.
moldy cheese doesn't affect me as much. Also, it goes great with my wings.
That is true. The times I've had blue cheese, I've not been the biggest fan of it. It's just kind of got that.
Oh, it's sour, dude. It's like it's sour, musty.
Yeah.
But you add it to things that are sweet. So like if you have, let's say, like a raisin salad or something, you put a little blue cheese on that, it kind of counteracts it and makes it nice.
Yeah, typically with my cheese preferences, I usually go Swiss or cheddar.
I admit on a sandwich, I'm a Swiss man. I'll give you that.
Yeah, like a mushroom, like having a patty melt with some nice melted Swiss on that. Oh, don't even get me started. Although I do also like provolone. But yeah, blue cheese is one of those that it's just not for me.
Yeah. Okay, that was a pretty decent run. I don't think I'm going to get too far in here without really playing and storing some stuff up, but this
For
is
a
a
first
really
look,
good demo, yeah.
Yeah, for a first look, this is really cool. Game seems difficult, but roguelikes usually are, and
That's kind of the point, yeah.
yeah, and there's a lot to like here. It's got a lot of cool it's got a lot of cool weapons in it, and okay.
Yeah, so okay, you can rank up a gun. I don't even know what that really does, but yeah, you don't keep it between runs. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right,
okay,
well.
I think this is a pretty cool demo.
Yeah, this was really neat. And if you all like this, be sure to go give Sulfur a wish list over on Steam. Always support indie devs since they are indeed the beating heart of the gaming industry right now.
Amen.
And make sure to give them follows on their socials. But yeah, for certain, wishlist this game because this looks very charming and very fun. So
Definitely.
with that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. And if you have any other demos you'd like to suggest to us, sound them off in the comments. And yeah, take care of yourselves and have a good rest of your day. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.